Welcome back to Sita's Astroenergy. I'm here to share with you the astrological weather for December 25th to January 2nd. Now we've heard a lot astronomically and astrologically about the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter is the archetype of optimism, of excessiveness, of expansion, and good fortune. Saturn is about responsibility. It's the father principle. It's about discipline and hard work. So you can see how these two planets are quite different, but they meet together. Jupiter will move faster, but will have this influence on Saturn to force it out of the old tradition of Capricorn and into a new era of humanitarian thinking, of embracing other cultures and different ways of looking at things, changing perspective. So think about that within you. How do you see yourself participating in the collective? What are your feelings about humanity? And this is a chance to bring in more optimism, to bring in a more creative and embracing aspect of yourself to lead towards the future and to be a role model for future generations. Now, coming up is the full moon in Cancer, and that's happening on the 29th. And here we have the final full moon of the year. It is in a wonderfully warm, embracing sign. This sign is about the past. It's about protection, emotions, subconscious. So it's time for you to release some old energy from the past and to embrace the people around you and your relationships and the things you really care about and see them in a different light. Don't be clinging on too much, because then you stifle others' creativity and freedom. Now, we've had a couple of personal planets making aspects, and they're still in effect. One is Neptune, Venus squaring Neptune, and Venus is about love. Neptune is about the mirror. And both of these together as they square, so it's tense and it requires action, is about self-image. So how do you see yourself? Neptune is the mirror. Venus shows the loving aspects of herself that she wants the world to see and connects with her creativity. So you can do the same. Look at things where you are having poor doubts or self-doubts about yourself and a poor self-image. Start to work on that, and you will see the reflection of the positive changes you make in others and your environment. Now, Mars is moving off, finally out of Aries, where he's caused a lot of stir. He's determined to make things happen, very motivated, but also prone to anger, and we've seen this in our environment. If you watch the news, a lot of things have come up where there's been aggression, whether it's protests or things happening in the US election, within your own environment, with criminal activity. But Mars is also looking at changing things and getting in there and fighting for what he believes in. And you've done the same, and now it's moving off into a different direction, not so aggressive because it's out of its own sign. And so you're going to see a change maybe in your physical energy too. So watch for that. And it's still going to be squaring Saturn for a bit. So there's still that tension in the air, but then it moves off. So we've seen a lot of changes. We've seen a lot of changes in the collective. We've seen a lot of changes this year, but your soul has chosen to be here to experience this huge transformation in humanity. So as you end this year and begin the new one in 2021, think about how the transition has made you a more insightful person, and how you've helped others, and what you can bring into 2021 that will continue to expand everybody's awareness, including your own. So, Happy New Year! Please like, share, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at The Sita One.